All right, so because I am always luckier than BBD, I won the die roll.
Ooh, lucky. Yeah. Oh, you already said that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will be leading off with Temple Melody. My hand's fine. We can interact with them early into Underworld Connection. So, what more can you ask for besides a Peck Rat?
My hand's also fine. We can not interact ever because that's not what our deck does, but we can play cards. So.
We are going to keep that because of the Underworld. We want the games to slow down. So, your turn.
How about Elvish Mystic? Does that slow the game down? Go.
I don't think that's worth an Abrupt Decay, so we're just going to Thoughtseize them.
Boom.
Going to 18. That Whip could get really dangerous, but the Night Howler can too.
So can Carry-Tid can get pretty dangerous.
I'm pretty sure you can keep the Carry-Tid. So
that card gets dangerous fast.
Looking at the options that we have, Whip could just be a very difficult card to deal with super late in the game, whereas Night Howler we can deal with an Abrupt Decay that's in our hand already, and he can just beat us down with these, and we're okay with that. And since he already has 3 mana sources, we don't care if he gets another one, so I'm just going to take the Whip. And then I'm going to play Temple, Trigger. Wonder if this card is good on turn 3, as it is on turn 2, and turn 3, and turn 4, and turn 5. Your turn.
All right, well, that was not exactly what the doctor ordered. I think I want to just scry and play Carry-Tid this turn, just to develop our mana more. All right, so there's this card. Don't actually know. Like this makes our Night Howler better, but it doesn't actually do anything for us. So I'm actually going to just ship it, and then just play this and say go.
Let me guess. Was it Satyr Wayfinder?
It might have been.
Was it Voyaging Satyr?
Wasn't Voyaging Satyr, although.
So the inside joke there is for Pro Tour testing. Your turn. For Pro Tour testing, I kept calling Voyaging Satyr Satyr Wayfinder the entire time, and confusing BBD every single day.
All right. Well, that was not a good draw. So we'll go ahead and play Satyr Wayfinder and take a swamp. We'll play the swamp. So I will go ahead and attack with Elvish Mystic.
I'll go to 17.
Yeah, you will. Play another one of these. Go.
Perfect draw. Well, this was a pretty sweet draw. We're just going to be able to play a rat and now hold up Abrupt Decay in case he plays his Night Howler.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's really disgusting. We just play Gerard.
He's taking me to Gerard.
Yep.
That's actually pretty good. All right.
Go.
So we will draw for the turn. Not hitting a land kind of sucks, and I think we're just stuck just making rats for the rest of the game. I mean, we could just start connecting. I think this might be a turn that we have to just connect, but like, then he gets to connect for like 6 with his Night Howler, and that's bad too. But what are we going to do? Just kill the Night Howler, take 4? Wow, we're not in a good position anymore. All right, so let's try to figure this out. We have 2 Pack Rats, and he has a bunch of mana, so this Jared is just going to continuously keep coming back in this game. We have Grey Merchant and Underworld Connections as cards that can try to bring us back some life later in the game. So I think we're actually going to have to start getting some sort of velocity. So we're just going to go to 16.
Okay.
And draw a card, play a land, say go.
All right, so like our random guys can't really do anything on this board. So I think I'm just going to.
You don't want that as a chump blocker? Oh, you just want to try to deal as much damage as
Yeah,
possible.
I'm just going to throw Satyr Wayfinder at you. So
well, then throw it at me.
I will. All right, so that makes our Gerard also big enough to attack through his pack rats as well, which is sweet.
It's power, correct? Yeah.
All right, so now I'm going to bestow Night Howler on Elvish Mystic.
It's a 4/4.
It is a 4/4, and I'll attack with both of these.
I'll take 9.
Okay, so yeah, you take. Wait, yeah, you take 9. So
All
you
right,
go
I'm at
6.
6.
And I will just pass the turn.
Okay, we are really dead. That's going to come into play tapped.
Hmm.
And I guess we have to Abrupt Decay right now, and then he can deal 4 if he wants to, but we can't give him the option of untapping, then he gets to sack this and this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think our Elvish Mystic's doing much, so I will go ahead and hit you for 4.
Yeah, puts me at 2.
And then this is...
And so now he is a 5/5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's a 7/7.
A 7/7. So we can triple block it. I don't think that'll be well, so I'm just going to attack him for 2.
Okay, 18.
And then we're going to play Lifebane Zombie.
Elvish Mystic.
Yeah. Go.
See, it's 7/7. Yep.
All
Crash
right.
in.
We're going to block with a rat because I want the devotion counter real bad.
Well, we're going to go ahead and Shadow Braun-Duin. And we're going to destroy... now.
Really?
I think we just destroy the rat here to get rid of the rats. Like even though like it makes Grey Merchant better against us, I still think that
You do know if you kill this, then even a merchant doesn't let me win the game. I mean, if I
yeah,
can kill that.
yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Well, you're at 2 right now, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean you have to kill this regardless, or you're dead.
Oh yeah, because you can just sack one of these.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna kill Pack Rat because he has to kill this or he's dead. So.
1. Dead.
All right.
All right, so I'm on the play here, and this time I think turn 2 Pack Rat's a lot better than a turn 3. Also, as you can see, this beautiful forest. This is, you know, thanks to Josh Ravitz' first place states championship deck list from this last weekend. I ended up playing his deck because, you know, he every once in a while writes for Star City Games. He won the Star City Games states, and he had a forest in his deck. And when I was looking for a good deck list, I was like, where is the innovation coming from? That's what I wanted in these. And, I mean, the force, just the obvious innovation.
Yeah, like, no one's played mono black with non-black producing lands before, and I think it's time that we show the world a
we
little
could have played
innovation.
Mana Confluence and put our Underworld connections on it when we didn't need it, but no, forest is the key.
I want to point out that you can say many things about me, but you can't say that I'm not generous. I already gave Brad his birthday present of Jared last game.
Yeah, you did.
Hold on, I think I have to mulligan this hand. I actually think this hand's kind of close, but it's just 7 lands. So
Yeah,
I think it's a mulligan, but
I don't think it's close.
You don't think it's close? I think it's close, but there's a lot of gas in the deck. And
That's true. 1 commune, 1
yeah,
Grizzly Salvage, and you're back in it.
yeah, we do have a scry land, but I still think that it's a little risky. So I'm gonna hope for a better 6. All right, I'm just hoping for the most average 6 I've ever seen.
The most average.
This is actually an above average 6. So
all right. Well, we're going to keep this because our entire game plan is to just throw Pack Rats on the board, and Mutavolts are good with that.
That's pretty lucky. I'm gonna play Elvish Mystic because our game plan is to have that on turn 1 every game.
All right. So even though we've told our opponent that we're going to do Mutavault Pack Rat, we don't want to play the Mutavault yet because it always changes the math the turn that you could activate it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Commune with the Gods.
Let's find a god with that.
All right. Ooh.
We got one.
Hey. Well, I think we're actually going to take that god. Because I think Freaka is one of the ways we can actually potentially beat a pack rat. So, I don't know what that is, but it's probably bad. And I'm gonna scry with Temple of Malady and bottom that since we do not need those. Gross.
3.
All right, 17.
Go. I like that this is. I have now had 4 pack rats in play in 2 games, and not any of them have been tokens.
All right. Well, we are on the land plan, which is unfortunately not strong against pack rats.
The land plan?
Yeah, well, we draw like a land every turn. So.
Oh.
So let's see. Next turn we're gonna have 5 mana. That's not great. Wonder if so we can play Freaka now. We could also Grizzly Salvage, which might actually be better, since we can only make 1 rat next turn with, or 1 snake, sorry, with Freaka next turn anyway. It might be better to just Grizzly Salvage. Yeah, I think I'm just going to, well, I'm going to play Swamp first, and then Grizzly Salvage, because if we hit enough things, it could be good for us, and it looks like we're hitting a lot of things. So I actually want to just take a Swamp here, which may seem weird, but I want there to be 4 creatures in the graveyard so I can cast this Nemesis Immortals for very cheap. And that can hopefully brick his pack rats for a period of time. Go.
That is not bad. Well, I guess we're gonna Bioblight that, Devour Flesh you, and then
That's pretty good.
attack you. So you're gonna gain 1 in that exchange.
Yep, I got 18.
Your turn.
All right, draw. Well, I guess we just play Freaka. Go.
All right. Well, we got to get our damage in right now, so we're going to play. I don't. See, I can play the swamp and discard the forest, or I can play the forest and discard the swamp. These decisions Mono Black has to make are so difficult.
You can attack me for 1 million, or you can attack me for 1 million.
We're gonna do that. Discard.
Okay.
Make Aratu and attack you for 10.
All right, I got an 8.
Go.
I feel like we're probably on the old dead plan, but we're gonna pass the
Dead
turn.
plan? I think you're winning this game right now. All right, so we just have to put him in die to Underworld or Grey Merchant. So we're just gonna have to make the same play and attack.
All right. Well, I'm gonna make 2 snakes. Let's exile Seder Wayfinder and Herald of Torment.
Okay, I'm gonna make another rat, and then you're gonna block 2 rats.
Yep.
And take. Yeah, we'll put the snakes in play.
I take 7 then. Is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah, you go to 1.
Yep.
All right. Go.
I'll kill both your. I don't know if it matters, but I'll kill both.
It literally, there's no difference.
It could be. Could be.
Oh, it could be for your Night Howlers.
All right.
So that actually, yeah, your Night Howlers.
Yeah.
Over there.
Ooh, that's an interesting draw. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna do anything right now.
How much more fuel you got in there? 3?
3. Yeah, we just have to pass.
Bioblighter Grey Merchant. That's. This is a tough game. These are my options now. I can play this and start making you sacrifice your guys, and I think I want that to be the game plan. Or I can start trying to draw out of this, because all I have to do is race you to an Underworld Connections. Or race to a Grey Merchant. I think we just start making you expend resources every turn. So your turn.
All right. Well, I'll make three snakes.
Yeah.
All right. Surprisingly enough, a land would actually be good there. So, we're at 1 life. I'm gonna go ahead and play a whip.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, we can't turn our Freaka on, but we're very close to it. And I'm going to attack with a singular snake.
Buck.
Okay, so we go to 2. And I'm going to cast a Herald Torment and say go.
All right, so we're going to see if we can just make this game be over with by... we're not going to cast this, so we're going to underroll connections on our forest.
Okay.
Go to 19, draw a card. Beginning combat.
I think we are fine with... Alright, so there's the... Alright, there's the thing where if we don't sacrifice any as a removal spell for Herald Torment, we're just dead. And then there's the we do sacrifice, but then we're starting to like sack out to his demon, whereas I think we might just want to be like blocking. I'm actually gonna go ahead and sack a snake. We'll try that.
Go.
Okay. So I lose a life down to 1. Oh.
Did you just draw a good one?
Yes, I did. That was a beautiful draw. All right. Satyr Wayfinder.
No.
That was actually a very perfect draw. I'll take a forest.
No! How is this happening? Oh!
And I'm gonna bestow Herald of Torment on, I think Herald Torment.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm gonna bestow Herald on Herald, and we're gonna attack with these 2.
How is this happening? Fine.
All right.
8.
So you go to 8, and
You
I
go to
gain
12?
Yep. Go ahead.
How do I win this?
We'll sack Satyr Wayfinder to it. I think we have to sack to it every turn because we don't want to just die to Merchant. Thoughtseize me?
All right, in combat, I'm going to draw a card.
Okay,
Go to
7.
Shit. Go.
Okay. All right, in our upkeep we lose 2.
You go to 10.
Draw for turn. Commune with the gods. I'll take Night Howler.
So on my side of the board, I'm taking Devour Flesh out because it's just hitting little 1/1s that don't do anything.
Yep.
And 1 Underworld Connections just to make room for all of these. These are the only cards that I have in my sideboard that I think are like spectacular in the matchup. Whereas Underworld Connections, if I had more cards for the matchup, I would be taking out more Connections because I think it's going to be one of my least likely routes to victory in the matchup.
Yeah.
But with that, I'm not going to keep flushes in just to take all the connections out.
Makes sense. I'm bringing in 2 Dark Betrayals to kill Pack Rat, essentially. Also, Demon.
But those kill Pack Rats too.
These do kill Pack Rat, but significantly slower, like almost a lot of times too slow to matter, and you can't kill Desecration Demon with Shadow Braun-Duin. And
That's true.
That is like the big downside. It's smaller than Desecration Demon and can't kill it.
And more expensive.
Yeah, and more expensive too. Yeah, so.
And mythic. All right, so I'm going to keep this hand, and if there's a converted mana cost on top of my deck, it is going to the bottom of my library.
All right, well, I'm going to keep this hand and very happy with everything that's in here.
All right, that's going to stay.
All right,
Does not have a converted mana cost.
All right, I'm going to shock myself and play an Elvish Mystic. You're up.
Does this one have a converted mana cost? Yep. You go.
All right.
That one actually, wait, let's think about this one. This one, it might be good to go this into this, to be honest. Yeah, we're going to keep that.
Okay. I'm just going to play a Caryatid and Scry. That's an interesting one. I think we just want like max threats, so I'm actually just going to keep that, even though it's not exciting right now.
All right, let's see that grip.
Yeah, I was worried about that. All right, you got a Gerard, and we just have a bunch of stuff.
All right, your turn.
All right, so at this point, I think we are just
Attack for 1 plan?
probably. I will bestow Night Howler on it, though. It doesn't actually increase anything, but it just is effective use of our mana. Go ahead.
Yeah, if I actually wanted to trade, then...
Yep.
I guess then you could still just using your mana this turn. Attack you.
15.
Let's do it again.
Oh, no.
Yes! That's what I was thinking. You might have kept on top. Go.
That's so gross.
This was my bottom, too, because I don't have land. So I was like, I might want both.
All right, well, I'm going to Dark Betrayal one of these.
Just to get in for an extra point.
Yeah.
17 to 15.
And then I'm actually going to just cast Night Howler just to trade with this Lifebane Zombie.
Not a bad play.
I mean, that might be bad, but we'll see.
So let's do some math here. We're at 17. Do I know the card in your hand? I do not, right?
You do not.
Yeah, it was the card you drew. So being stuck on lands, again, sucks. We do have removal to take care of all of his creatures. So if we just deal with this, then, yeah, that just has to be the right play. I'm going to Hero's Downfall that and attack.
Okay.
Jet 12.
Yep.
In your turn.
That's a sweet one. Oh, man. Yeah, again, I don't think we bestow. I think we just bash. So it's for 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Wait. Yeah, there's only 2 guys in the yard. Yeah, so you're at 14. And then I'm actually just gonna jam both of these. I'm not gonna. It'd be nice to bestow that, but we're kind of just gonna lose to his Lifebane Zombie right now. So.
All right. I'll downfall the Herald of Torment.
Okay.
And attack.
9.
Go.
All right. And draw. That's pretty sweet. Let's commune with the gods. And
no!
Night Howler. Right. So, there at 14. There is 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in the graveyard. So it's a 5/5. Yeah, I think we do the same thing again. So we'll attack for 5.
I'm at 9.
And just cast this. You're up.
I need a land. Oh my god, this is getting so bad.
The thing I'll say about this deck is you have so many powerful draws that, like, I mean, I'm just obviously drawing very well, but this deck is just full of cards that let you draw well. All
right, so if I kill this, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can attack for 7. Man. How is this happening? Well, I think I'm at a point where I just can't win anymore without drawing lands. So how many creatures are in your yard again? I have to do some math. You have 3?
3 in my graveyard, yes.
And I have 4. So this is 5, 6. And if I kill that, it's 7. You attack for 7. Man, I have such a cool line, but I'm too low on life. It's not even that cool of a line.
I think conceding is a great line, actually. I think it's pretty cool. But.
Yeah, I can't even draw. I can't even have that as an out. I have no outs. I have actual no outs to get back into this game. Yeah. So the lines that I can take are I can abrupt decay this attack, but I go to 2, so I can't draw an abrupt decay to kill this and stay alive.
Yep.
So I'd have to like block, and so I can do that and then try to draw an abrupt decay to kill that and trade. But if I do that, then I play demon, and then you just tap it and kill me. So even if you draw air, you get to kill me no matter what. Like, yeah, if you any draw step. Because if I ever hit a land, I don't have enough resources to kill you because I can't get to these yet. So I have to draw a removal spell for the rest of the game, which will not win me the game. And if I ever draw a land, I brick and die.
So this, yeah, another thing. Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I was thinking like you could attack, I block, you Bile-Blight, and then you use your decay on this, but then you're just dead to, you would be taking an extra point, so you'd be dead anyway. Yeah,
well I would die on board to that, because both these would die.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you get an extra point from that being also dead.
Also, if I Bile-Blight this, that does nothing to that.
I understand.
Yeah. All right, so this hand does look pretty bad, but our goal is to make his hand just as awful and hope our top decks are better than his. So we are under the pressure of drawing something good in the next like 4 turns, or this hand is going to end up really bad against the Dredge deck. But I think this is much better than going to 6 because of how good BBD's deck is at resource management.
So this hand's a little greedy, but you know we have this. We're on the draw, and you know, no risk, no reward. So.
Let's see your greedy hand.
The old one-lander. One-land
the
special.
Old one-lander?
Yep. But we do have 2 Stater Wayfinders and a Sylvan Caryatid, so it's not that bad.
No, I don't think it's bad at all. Actually, this is the worst kind of hand to attack the mana. Let's just like the best way to view this hand from my perspective is let's just assume he draws lands for the rest of the game, and then we'll fight. Because you could like try to argue taking one of these, but he's gonna have. If he can cast any of these, he'll cast enough, all the spells for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the most scary card from this hand, which is Night Howler.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm communing, I'm probably trying to get cards like Night Howler. Yeah. So might as well just take the actual card itself.
Mm-hmm. Your turn.
Draw. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and scry. And
So we drew land off the top right away?
No.
Because we're tanking?
Yeah, we are tanking on this card. I think we keep this one. And say go, considering what has transpired already this game.
That's easy.
Yep.
Yeah, we obviously drew a land.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You can't tank on that card. Go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm at 16.
I think we play Caryatid here so that next turn we can play double Wayfinder.
Play double Wayfinder? Is that what we're going to do next turn?
Probably
play
not.
Double Wayfinder?
Hey.
Go.
Probably going to play single Wayfinder.
Into Commune.
Draw. All right, we'll start with a Wayfinder, see if we can hit a land off of this.
Brick, 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 brick!
Oh, man, we bricked, but drew a land for turn.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to go ahead and Commune. I was actually kind of hoping we'd brick so I could slow roll Brad. And we were going to take Freaka.
Oh, I hate you so much.
Insane right now.
I hate you so much.
Go. Please don't have another life gains on
They're
me.
black and green, right? But it doesn't matter What's that last card? Is that a Night Howler? Okay,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's still there.
17.
Go. Sorry to
Alright.
take all the wind out of your sails.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. All right, we have 5 guys in our yard. No burgers and fries though, but 2, 2 for 5. So we can bestow Night Howler, but I don't know if that actually
Accomplishes anything?
Yeah, like I think we're just losing that race. So wait, you're at 16 though, right?
I'm at 16.
Actually, I think we might be winning that race. We attack him for 6 down to 10. We're taking 6 a turn. He goes to 10, we go to 11. He goes to 4, we go to 5. I guess we're probably actually losing that race to pretty much anything.
To this Mutavault?
Yeah, we're losing that race to that Mutavault, really.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to crash in for 1.
15.
And then cast Night Howler, and hopefully, I'll play this too. Hopefully it just doesn't
I don't what?
kill it.
Oh, yeah. Here's Downfall.
Alright.
I was going to go Guard Charm, but I realized I don't have any green.
11.
Go.
Alright, deck. Cough up some goods. Scry. Bottom.
Whenever you need a good
Go.
top deck, and it's a temple into bottom, it feels so bad.
Yeah.
Go.
It's 5. Yep, 5. Alright. Dead.
Okay. And I was just like, and just how good BBD is, he'll probably just drop Freaka, and I'll brick on my green source.
Yep. We did draw Freaka. You just had another lifebane zombie. All right. I'm gonna keep this hand, but it's like kind of weird and maybe really, really bad depending on what his hand is. But we do have a scry land, so I'm gonna hopefully like try to scry into some gas. And also depending on what his hand is, this hand could actually just be insane.
I'm pretty sure that verbatim what you said is exactly the explanation for my hand.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm actually gonna keep that. As weird as that may seem.
All right, so this is a weird turn. BBD's not trying to like beat us down real hard, so I actually want to go Thoughtseize into Thoughtseize and potentially play a 3-drop this game. So I'm going to go to 16 and Thoughtseize him. What?
All right.
Go.
So you were at 16 points of life. All right, we kept Elvish Mystic on top.
Oh no.
To try to accelerate the beats a bit.
Oh no. Oh no, you're going to kill me with this draw. Oh no, why did it have to be an Elvish Mystic? That's the only piece of information I needed to make my decisions.
So you're at 14?
Oh, oh my God, this is bad. How do I beat this? I can't beat a Freaka. Like, it's just not possible. But how I have to just draw double running removal spells, I guess? Go.
All right, well.
I bottomed, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so he has, like. He has life bans. So we're better off just playing Gerard. Go.
Oh no. Oh no.
Pack rat. Yep. Done.
Actually, no. I don't think I need a 2-2. Oh, I do need a 2-2, so because you can just attack with your Elvish Mystic. Yeah, go.
Get in for 4.
10. I guess I should have just took your fat.
Go.
Trigger. Blub, 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 blub. Bottom.
Okay.
Do you see that? Yeah, bottom. Go. Fuck.
Okay, so take 5.
Yeah, I'm at 5. Don't have a guy. Don't have a guy. Don't. Okay, that's not a guy. Oh man, we're in this. We are back in this. Kill that.
Okay.
Go.
Cedar Wayfinder. Take Forests. Did I play land here this turn? I have not.
No.
Alright, sack these 2, play this.
Yep.
Go.
How big is he?
1, 2, 3, 4. He's a 6/6. He is lethal.
Go. No. No. Flying thingy.
This is tough. This
Yeah.
is tough. I'll play this. And I think I'm just going to attack. No sacrifice.
I do want this to keep dying. So I'm just gonna. So what happens if I can either chump and keep this alive and start racing with that, because he is just going to get it back. Or I can keep my mutable. I think, yeah, I'm just going to block it.
Okay.
My turn?
Yeah, your turn. Hold on.
It can't sack itself.
Yeah, no, I was wondering if it was damage or life loss. It's life loss. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so he can get it back next turn. I think trigger.
Okay. 14.
I don't see anything wrong with playing this and killing this, so we're going to kill it.
Okay.
And then play a light pin, so I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay.
Your turn.
At 5.
Yeah.
1 card in hand. I'll bestow Night Howler. Attack.
How big is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All of it.
Yeah, all of it. Sure.
Block.
Go.
Trigger.
I'll sacrifice Cedar Wayfinder. So 9 to 10.
Go.
Attack.
Block.
Okay.
Or how big is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus how? Plus
Yeah,
7,
I've got
8.
it,
Yep. You're at 9 right now.
If you have a land, I'm dead.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
How big is this thing?
I have 3 creatures.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a 9/9, but I would.
Oh,
get
you
back
have
to.
to.
It would
Okay,
become
I'd be
an
at
8/8.
1.
Yeah.
No, you can just.
Oh, I can sack to the demon. Yeah.
So yeah, you're actually. I'm dead on board.
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
turn.
I did
You
draw
just-
the land. Yeah.
You just play this, sacrifice
to the
this,
demon.
attack. I'm forced to block, and then you sack for 9 damage.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
All
You're right. Yep.
You know, BBD, if you're gonna come in here and start beating me every match, I am gonna throw you back on. Oh, hey, what's up? I didn't know that you guys were here. Yeah, so the matchup played out kind of like I thought it was going to. Where
crazy games.
crazy, awesome, interactive games where
Yeah.
Dredge can just come back from nowhere.
Yeah.
And Mono Black has a tough time getting all the dealing with all the threats, and it has a tough time racing all the threats. And you really put a deck that wants to play a mid-range / control strategy on the defensive and on the clock. I always have the pressure to make the games over because your deck is just going to continuously like have better top decks, and Gerard just like takes over the game. So
yeah, I mean, I felt like the deck was butter with how I was able to churn through it.
oh, is that
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that Dredge is actually a really good choice right now. As more of a fun deck, I think it's probably fine for tournaments, but right
Yeah.
now the format is so wide open that a deck like this will have some good matchups, have some bad matchups. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of Selesnya charms in the format right now. There's not a lot of people playing decks like Brave Naya, or I guess Green-White aggro and Brave Naya are starting to pick up a little bit to where both those seem like really tough matchups for a deck like that because they're making the big creatures without any work.
Yeah, like they don't have to like play 2 cards to make their Nemesis Immortals. They can just play it with
Yeah.
Advent of the Worm or whatever, you know.
Yeah, so a deck like this is just going to be very proactive, very fun for an FNM. I don't think I would take it to a really competitive event unless you've tested a lot, but that's me personally. I think it's a fun, awesome deck to just go out and just do some cool things with. If you really want to stick it to all the Esper players and all the black-green mid-range players right now, that's the deck, I think. Like I feel like that is your anti spike deck. Like if you just want to go and beat the crap out of the guy that just shows up with Black Devotions like, I'm going to win FNM, you know, that's the deck that I would take.
Yeah, I mean, I actually think that the deck's not, like, I actually think that you do have tools to beat those other decks too. Like, Shadowborn Demon is, for example, is just insane against those
Monsters.
creature decks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you kill their big guy, like their Pelucranos or their Ooze or their, like, Dragon or whatever, and now they can't really attack you. And this deck fills the graveyard so fast that like getting 6 creatures is not an issue.
I don't think you're getting where I'm coming from. The only deck that is competitive enough to play in a tournament like an Open is Brave Naya.
Really?
That's the only deck.
Interesting. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
The top 8 should literally just be 8 Brave Naya decks.
So the guy who wins is the guy who has like the Brave Naya Mirror Tech? Is that how it works?
Yes.
He's like 4 Glare Heresies on his board?
in the main deck.
In the main,
In the main, yeah. That's the world I want to live in.
That's not, I don't think that's a world worth living in, but.
Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the matchup. Let us know in the comments if you liked this specific matchup and what you guys want to see us do next week in our Versus videos. But for Brian Braun-Duin, I'm Brad Nelson, and we'll see you on Wednesday with another Versus video. Bye.
Yeah.